Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Survive This Crit, the podcast where we combine our love for horror movies and RPGs to assess whether or not we could survive those horror movies. I'm your host, Nick Dipinto.
I'm your host, Kylie Olson.
And in this episode, we're going to be continuing our series on the 1999 film The Mummy by seeing whether our players could survive against the evil undead priest Hamunaptra. Hope I'm saying that right.
Ooh, if you're not, then he'll come to haunt you.
Oh, I hope not. Although, I don't know, I feel like he's pretty easy to take on. But, yes, so we're going to be seeing if we could beat him before he can take over the world.
Before the plagues, right?
Oh my gosh, the plagues. So, with us today, our players for this week, we got Kylie playing as Agent Kylie. And with us is our special returning guest, Rob. Rob, would you like to say hello?
Hello.
It's really early for Rob.
Not really.
Yeah, aren't you a little ahead of us?
No, it's 10:15.
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't realize I was ahead of you.
Yeah.
It's so hard to get up on a Sunday.
Still early on
morning.
a Saturday, though, I guess. I don't know.
I guess so.
Especially with my bed right behind me.
All right, so before we get into the setup for today's episode, I just want to give a quick reminder to our listeners. I just want to remind everyone, make sure you leave a like on our video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, or if you're listening on Spotify, make sure you give us a follow so that way you never miss a new episode. So, first piece of news for us is that it is, I don't know if everyone was aware of this, it is now 2025. When we were recording, this is our first time recording it in 2025.
Woo!
So, new year means a new RPG for us. We are going to be playing Call of Cthulhu 7th edition. You guys excited?
Yeah.
I am excited. Not gonna lie, totally forgot most of the rules until you explained them to us before we started the recording.
Honestly, I've been playing catch up too this whole week, just trying to get ready, trying to remind myself about all the different rules. I'm interested.
New RPG.
Exactly. Forget new you. So I'm going to be trying this out. I think this will be a lot of fun, though. This will be great. I am definitely excited for it. Rob, how about you? Are you excited about this?
Very excited for this.
Super convinced. I think you're still waking up a bit, though.
That energy for Imhotep. Imhotep?
Oh, we are going to be using our same DEAD agents for these new campaigns, but with newish stats to kind of fit in within the Call of Cthulhu gameplay. How did you both feel about going through the process?
I mean, for me, I rolled all of my characteristics, but I will say, organizing the skills section is definitely a little bit more challenging than a D&D or Monster of the Week character sheet, but it was fun. It was like, I like that Call of Cthulhu has more specific options for skills that you can have. So I'm excited to see how I can implement, and as someone who has been a classic bad roller for the past 4 or 5 RPGs, I'm hoping that my ability to roll low will benefit me this game. I'm saying that now and knocking on wood because watch me roll higher than I've ever rolled. But yeah, if the goal is to roll low, I'm hoping that with my current trend of rolling low and bad will pay off.
Yeah, that you are kind of actually, no, I'm famous for that too. I feel like we all roll low. Maybe this will be the new year, new successes for us.
I don't know. Last time I feel like I rolled pretty well most of the time. So
then, Rob, you might.
I don't want
screwed.
you to put that on me.
Rob does not want that energy.
What about you, Rob? How did you feel about making your character sheet? I was helping you out a little bit beforehand before we started recording this.
Yeah,
so.
I was going to say I felt really good about it because I had just a touch of help from somebody, It looks good. I'm glad it's a little different than the normal D&D Beyond layout, and it's a lot more skills, which I think is cool. Being able to pick those and kind of match those to the character as well was fun. So I'm excited to see how it turns out. I don't think it was too challenging, but I appreciate the help.
No problem, and I agree. I think that's kind of the consensus here, is that we're all agreeing that having these different set of skills that kind of reflect more reality will be more interesting for our concept. Is trying to see if ourselves, people that are like us, could survive against each, horror movie villain or monster.
The cool and challenging part, though, too, I will say, is that our HP is lower on average. And
Yeah,
it's a lot
it's really
lower,
low.
and our sanity doesn't come back if we mess it up. So I'm
That's true.
curious to see how that will impact the game, because I know Nick has a trend of making my character go insane more than once. So the OGs will know Blair Witch Project, RIP, that version of Agent Kylie, but Nick does like to make my character go insane. So I'm really curious to see how sanity is going to play into this RPG. Especially since he can't get it back.
I feel like I just have that natural skill with you, just driving you insane.
That's because you're my brother-in-law. So, and so is Rob.
So before we get into it, last little bit, do you guys want to introduce your characters just for our new time listeners, or first time listeners, I mean, and include maybe just an interesting fact about them, even like the smallest little tidbit?
Sure. I will start. I am Agent Kylie. The OGs know I'm one of the original recruits for their children's program. Basically, was a child assassin for paranormal things. Agent Kylie's favorite weapon to fight with has always been her machete. But outside of that, she has these really cool nails, which she will not have this game, but these cool acrylic nails that have poison in the tips that she uses to poison her victims in hand-to-hand combat. So that is Agent Kylie, seasoned veteran, totally desensitized to death and all that. This probably is a clone version of herself. Who knows?
I'm Agent Rob. I don't really know how I got here, but they said they had food at the DAD, so I showed up, and I've been here for like a year now, I guess. As a rookie, on the last mission I went on, I absolutely carried the team. If you guys recall.
Which one was your last mission?
We were at the mall, remember?
Dawn of the Dead.
Zombie apocalypse.
Wait, I thought your last mission was Jennifer's body.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
it was
I
Jennifer's
forgot about
body.
that one, actually. I carried both last missions I was in, essentially, so I've already been on so many, they're all starting to melt together, essentially. I guess the main thing about Agent Rob is that he's easily distracted by food and will always go for it if there's an opportunity, and that he also takes care of the party members around him as best as he can. So,
does he share his food?
Debatable.
He needs all the gains for himself.
Exactly.
All right. So then, are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
We're ready.
Cool. Let's get into it. We start off with the two of you being helicoptered over to the lost city of Hamunaptra, a area that is unknown to most of the public, but of course the DAD, with their special intel, has already known for years exactly where this location is. The Paranormal Detection Unit has discovered a surge in dark energy, and they theorize, based off of input from their Egyptologists, their ancient Egypt experts, that this could be, and most likely is, the work of the resurrected ancient priest Imhotep.
Dun dun dun.
Intel has recently found that a team of young, spunky, and maybe a little too brave explorers have probably resurrected him, as they've noticed that the 10 plagues that follow have been appearing around the city. Blood has turned to water. Frogs have fallen from the sky. I don't think that was in the movie, but I'm sure it should have been.
It should have. Wait, question. Blood turned to water?
Oh, sorry.
Water
turned to blood. That's my bad. No, blood turned to water. Everyone's immediately dead. Just dropping. So on and so forth. So Intel also suggests that each member of that crew has unfortunately perished. Except
Brendan Fraser has died?
Exactly. They have been drained of their energy and their organs as part of the curse of Imhotep. so that he can regenerate his own body.
Oh, yeah.
All except for one member of their team, a young and attractive librarian.
Let's go.
Oh,
All
man.
right, Rob, this one's on you. You gotta be the man that saves the day.
I don't have much luck with attractive librarians, so we'll see.
Based upon our experts' knowledge of the curse of Imhotep, they assume that he will be planning to use this attractive librarian as a sacrifice to resurrect his lost love.
Never mind. It's a lost cause.
Here's a
You're just
question.
gonna let her die?
No.
Here's a question. What would you guys do if you found out? And I was just curious about this. What would you do if you found out it was actually me being sacrificed?
Are you a pretty librarian?
Yeah,
I
you
think
trying
I'm
to tell us
attractive.
something?
I mean, obviously, I would like hustle in there even more.
Yeah, I mean, as much as one can do when they're trying to stop a sacrificial
It's okay.
ceremony.
It was a funny thought that crossed my mind.
No, see,
I'd
I
probably
would
just
barge
stand and
the
watch.
gates.
Yeah.
I would break Imhotep's neck myself. There you go.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I would wait for you to surpass your limits and go beyond and
Plus Ultra?
break out of his arms and save yourself.
You know what, Rob? I appreciate that. I appreciate it. You're always willing to build me up. Kylie's willing to coddle me by breaking necks.
What can I say?
All right, so you're also being debriefed with the knowledge, knowing that the one way to stop him is that you must find the golden book of Amun-Ra, located underneath a statue of Horus that is within the temple. You must find this book, open it up using a key that they believe is on Imhotep's person, and read the spell that will turn him mortal again, so you can finish him off.
So basically, we're looking for the One Piece.
Exactly,
Find
because
the key on him and then find the book under the statue.
Exactly. This is what all the intel, the specialized intel from the DAAD has given you. We like to provide as much information to our field agents as possible.
Go DEAD.
With both of you, equipped on you is your weapon of choice. Kylie, you have your lucky and famous machete.
Yes, it is not as powerful because I didn't know how to do that with the stats here. It's not a flaming machete, but
It is a regular machete.
it's a regular machete.
And Rob, you have a rifle.
Yeah, I do.
Nice. Yeah, you do, Rob.
I feel like Rob went with the smart weapon here.
I have a rifle.
He's gonna go grab his gun.
It's a prop. It's a prop.
Did you see the movie? Brendan Fraser like went and killed like 8 zombies.
It's a stick rifle. See?
Oh.
God.
This. You can't
Wait,
tell me this
I
isn't
have-
cool.
A knife.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
A
brother.
knife. No.
And this is my flintlock pistol. It's a big guy.
Okay. He just collects sticks and put them under his bed. For anyone who's watching or anyone who's listening, not on video here, Rob just pulled out some sticks.
That he kept under his bed.
Yeah, if you don't
My dog
collect
does
sticks,
that too.
if you don't collect sticks in the wild on your hikes, I don't know what you're doing when you're hiking. So.
It's true. I do like collecting rocks. I've never done sticks before, though.
And you can like post them online, and people will be like, "That's such a cool stick," and I'm like, "Yeah, I know it is. I found it. I wouldn't bring home a stick that's not worthy,
cool.
you know?
Obviously, man.
Only
The
2
stick-
sticks.
The stick must be of a certain width and height. If you can't beat someone with it, it's not good.
It just has to like be weaponized enough, you know? Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, moving on from this conversation about sticks. All
Are
right.
there sticks in the temple? Okay, now I'm done.
Okay, so as fire is falling from the sky, like literally comets are shooting past the helicopter, your expert pilot, who is some unnamed agent, no one really cares what his name is.
Wow.
You guys are the main characters here.
What's his name? I'm gonna ask him what his name is. I'm gonna tap into the headset. Hey, what's your name, by the way?
Uh, hey there, my name is Jeff. And you probably don't want to know more about me. I'm actually a pretty terrible guy, and you don't want to know anything about me.
Oh, it's funny you should say that.
But no time for that now, because guess what? We just landed.
We landed in the firestorm on the ground.
Jeff successfully lands you right in front of the entrance to the temple in Hamunaptra.
Wow.
All right, Rob, let's do this. I have my machete unsheathed. I'm ready. Do you want to lead, Rob, or do you want me to lead?
Yeah, I'll lead.
And as you guys exit the helicopter, Jeff immediately leaves. He hovers back up, gives a little salutation, and because I was just talking about how terrible a person he is, he also flips you off.
And I flip him off back. I go, I'm not going to do it with the camera.
No, don't.
I'm flipping him off underneath
I
my
take
camera.
my rope in my sack. I throw it and hook it around the tail of the helicopter and pull it back down. And it crashes into the city. And because there's gasoline in it, it explodes, and the entire city explodes even more.
Can I do a psychology roll to see if Rob is having a mental breakdown right now?
Sure, go for it.
I see him imagining this in his mind, and I'm like, this is not good.
This is good. I hope you succeed.
I got a 14, and my psychology regular is 30, and my half is 15.
Okay. So, regardless, I was gonna say anyways, this was all in Rob's head. And he's having a little bit of a mental breakdown. I guess you know what?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In that situation, Rob, I want you to roll for sanity because you decided to do this right now.
Bro, I'm perfectly sane. That's just in my head. So one of the agents has to, be a little spunky or you don't survive. If you don't have a few screws loose in the head while you're going on these missions, you're probably not cut out for this. 73.
73? Oh no. What was your sanity score? Your regular?
35.
Oh.
Why would you roll that, Kylie? We just started. What is your problem?
I didn't do that! That was the DM! That
You
was
have
the
to
GM!
roll for psychology. There's no need for that.
My proper title now is Keeper.
Okay, it was the keeper of our souls who requested that you roll that, not me.
Yeah, but
It's
you
okay,
I'm gonna
initiated
take
it.
the front of the line as we enter now because I don't trust Rob's
Oh
sanity.
my goodness.
Rob,
Alright.
do 1d4 and subtract that from your sanity.
Oh my gosh, 4. Already did. I told you I roll high because rolling high in D&D is good, but now it's not good. Kylie on her way to sabotage the mission as soon as it starts.
I don't know. That sounds like another psychological episode happening over there. So
Yeah.
I take the front as he's... Can I imagine that as he's imagining this in his head, he's doing like imaginary like lasso, like doing
For
the
sure.
motions of what's happening? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
how would that play out?
Just it plays out exactly as you're describing it. Rob is kind of like he is traumatized by the sight of fire falling from the sky, and he sees a river of blood of just flowing around, and it's freaking everyone out. You see villagers with boils all over them, and they're just kind of chanting some weird. They're going
Oh boy.
Emotep, Emotep.
I
And it's
kinda
all just a little too much for Rob.
Yeah. I kind of bump Rob in the shoulder and say, "Come on, rookie, we gotta go. We gotta keep moving."
Aye, ma'am. Oh, right behind you.
So is the entrance open? Can we observe the entrance, or is it?
The entrance is open. To give you a little image of the entrance, it looks as it's just a big square open door that leads down a set of stairs with two Egyptian dog statues. I guess you'd say like it's kind of like two statues of Anubis, just kind of like surrounding either side of the door, kind of standing guard there. But besides that, nothing else seems to be blocking the entrance. It's completely, I guess you'd say, unencumbered. I don't know if that's the right term, but you see what I'm saying.
Yeah, so it's not guarded or anything. Okay.
Exactly, unguarded.
So, let's see. Why didn't I put stealth as one of my skills? So dumb. Okay.
I did. But go ahead, since you're in the lead, you know.
I'm going to cautiously approach and go through the doorway. And what do we see once we're like within the Thunderdome?
As you climb down the stairs and reach the bottom, you walk into a stone wall lined room containing the statue of Horus that was described in your debriefing. And it appears as the book. It appears as if the base of the statue has been opened up.
The librarian.
It's always the librarian.
It's always the librarian. Always the hot librarian. I'm gonna go ahead and still take a peek underneath the statue and see if, just perchance, if the book is in there. I'm assuming it's not, but if I go over and like peek in there, what do I see?
You peek in there, and inside you see what looks like an ancient box with the lid opened up, and inside of it is the golden book.
Nice. Okay. Can I roll occult before I grab this, and so I know like how dangerous this book is that I'm grabbing?
Sure, you can go ahead.
This may actually be bad for us, but I'm hoping it'll be good. That's a 14, and my half score is 30.
Your half score is 30, okay. So that would be considered a, what is that, hard success? So you can tell that this book overall is good-natured. There's definitely a lot of power behind it, and it could be used for evil, but it seems to be really the good counterpart to something else that's much worse.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the book then and gently put it into my bag.
It is a huge and heavy book made entirely of gold.
Rob, I'm gonna have you carry it.
If only there was someone here to carry that.
Rob, you're strong. I'll give you my backpack so you can carry it. You're stronger than I am. My strength score is really actually quite bad. So.
All right. So Rob, you're picking up the book?
Yeah, I'll take it.
He picks it up. Luckily, Rob, for you, because you spend so much time at the gym, this thing is an easy shoulder press for you.
Oh, nice.
And as you pick it up, the exits and the entrances to this room all start to close.
No! Can we run to the nearest exit?
You may, yes.
Do we
Yeah,
need
can we
roll
try
for
to
that?
escape before the door closes? Like an athletics performance, maybe? Athletics check or performance check?
So you could try. I will say that the doors are closing pretty quickly. So unless you succeed, both of you, on a dexterity roll with a extreme success or better,
Okay.
you will definitely not make it.
Oh no!
Oh no, maybe we should have not grabbed the book and start.
Did a normal success. So, didn't do a hard success or anything. I got a 47 when my regular is 55.
I rolled a 96.
Rob!
Bro, what is this, dude?
All right. I believe that is considered a fumble. And since this is my first time as keeper, I'm just going to do a quick check on that real fast to see what happens for Rob. Rob, remind me again, what number did you roll?
96.
And what was your skill?
55.
Oh my gosh, Rob, you got so lucky. If your skill was below 50, that would have been a fumble. In this case, you
Okay.
just fail. So,
Woo!
it's a regular failure. Kylie, you're considering yours a failure, even though it was technically a success because I said you had to get an extreme success for this.
Right. Okay.
So, in this case, a stone slot or tablet just kind of falls down and blocks the exit now for both of you, and it lands just in front of you. And you start to notice there's a panel on either side of the ceiling and starts to kind of creep backwards. And as it does, sand begins to descend into the room. Okay, I'd like both of you to make a spot hidden roll
Okay.
to see if you can find any clues about what's going on or how you might escape.
Okay. Rob, your bad luck has rubbed off on me. My regular spot hidden is 60 and I rolled an 81.
83.
No!
No, it's like impossible for me to roll these on a low scale.
Okay, in this situation then, unfortunately, you guys get no hints this turn. And the way this is working is it's on a time basis. So I'm keeping track of how many turns we got here. And
Is there anything, can I climb up the statue of Horus a little bit just so I'm not going to be like stuck in the sand as soon?
yes, so to give you an idea of how this is all working out, you're not in a very tall room. You're in like a 20-foot tall room, and sand is filling up. You could climb the statue of Horus to get a better look at what's going on. But as a basic description, because this is right there, and I didn't get a chance to say it at the beginning of the room when you guys entered, there is what appears to be a pillar in the center. And then there is also inscriptions on the wall. But I'll leave it at that.
Okay, I think, Rob, do you want to try to climb the pillar or the statue? And I
Yeah.
will read the inscriptions. I have a decent history score.
That's
so
fine.
It may be helpful if I try to read what's on the wall, if possible.
Yeah.
To figure out how to hopefully stop this.
Do I need a roll to climb, or can I just climb it?
Rob, you're gonna climb? Okay, go ahead and roll to see if you can climb up this. It's a 10-foot statue, so it's not a lot of climbing. What you got?
55.
What's your climb skill?
30.
Rob, you do not succeed.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm gonna roll history real quick to see if I can at least figure out what's written on the wall. Oh, I got a 32. My history score regular is 40.
Okay. So as you're observing the inscriptions upon the wall, you can make out something that on the hieroglyphs, there's basically symbols that indicate that if you place certain symbols that are these tiles that are on the wall in a certain order, and it looks like there's only 3 possible tiles that will work. If you can find the right order and place them on the face of the pillar, it will deactivate the booby trap.
Okay, what do the tiles look like?
All right, let's see.
Rob, we can do this. Puzzling, you are good at puzzles. I'm actually not sure if that's true, but I'm gonna believe you are.
Sure.
I'm
Sure.
bad at puzzles in my real life. So
Heavily dislike puzzles. I love building Legos, but not puzzles. Puzzles,
think of this like life-threatening Legos.
Yes, exactly.
That's what we're in right now. Okay, if I see symbols. There's a lot of symbols. There's like more than 3.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
So there are a few symbols. Some of them are they're each one word, but some of them use multiple symbols, and you can tell where one begins and the other ends based off a vertical line that I use to separate them. So there should be 10 symbols total, and you gotta pick 3 and put them in the right order.
Okay.
Probably the Ong.
Is that the cross-shaped one?
I'm impressed that you know that, Rob.
Yeah, I think
It's an
definitely
Ong,
Ankh.
bro. Come on.
Are you sure your history score isn't higher?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what these are more than I do.
I think that's the Eye of Horus in the center,
Yeah.
and that looks like a statue and kind of a pillar thing next to it, so that could be it. And then the one directly to the right of it, he said
That's
there
what
were 2 statues of dogs when we first came in. So
Okay, so let's do the Ankh, the Eye of Horus with the statue, and then the dog, the one that has the dog statue in it.
Okay.
Um,
So these tiles, if you're standing on the floor, would be within your reach. As you guys approach the tiles, just to make you aware, the sand is at this point about as high up as your ankles.
oh boy.
Okay.
Okay. So, is there any way that we can like move our feet and stand on top of it, or is it pouring out too fast that it keeps pulling our feet down?
Um, we'll say for now that you're staying on top of it, but as it increases, you're going to start to sink in. So for now, you're okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's take those 3 symbols and put them on the pillar. I have another suggestion if the 3
Yeah.
that we picked don't work. But yeah, so the Ankh, the eye, the completed eye with the statue, and then the one that has the dog statue in it. And for video listeners, I'll make sure to include pictures as we're going to make the explanations clearer. I grabbed those 3 and walk over to the pillar and put them in the order that I just said. The Ankh, the eye, then the one with the dog statue.
The Ankh, the eye, and the one with the dog statue. All right. As you place those in that exact order, nothing appears to happen.
Let's go.
Oh no. Okay.
So it's not in the exact correct order.
We could try moving these ones around too.
Yeah, let's try moving them.
I don't know.
Can I do an occult roll? Would an occult roll help at all to be able? Because I mean, I assume this has to do with death and Imhotep. So, would doing an occult roll possibly provide more insight as to what we're dealing with?
No, but if you make a history roll or a spot hidden roll,
Okay.
there might be something else in it for you.
What's higher for you? Spot hidden or
My
history?
spot hidden is regular 60. My history regular is 40.
Maybe go for, I don't know,
I'll go for spot hidden.
Spot
I think
hidden,
that
yeah.
is going to be a better
chance.
chance.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, yes, I got an 11, which is even lower than my 5th of spot hidden.
So
Let's
you got
go.
an extreme success.
Let's
All right,
go!
Kylie. So in your distress and panic as the sand was falling, you didn't exactly make a good assessment of everything in the room at first.
Oh, okay.
But now as you look around the room and you gain this new perspective from the pillar, you start to notice that there are 3 symbols above the door that would be the exit to this room.
Oh my gosh. So we just have to match the symbols with the symbols on the door. What are the symbols on the door?
The symbols on the door are the one with the eye, and there's 2 statues next to it. You have the one with kind of, I guess you could say it looks like a fish. It's definitely not a fish. It's like an oval, and then there's a line next to it.
Yeah, the one on the far right.
Yeah, the far right one.
And then the one with the dog statue in it.
Oh my
Hey,
gosh,
we got 2 out of
them
3.
right.
I'm not gonna be mad about that. There's no way I would have possibly guessed that.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that they go in exactly that order either.
You could try them opposite of what the door has.
Yeah,
that's like entrance, so if you put them
said,
opposite, it could be exit.
Let's do the dog statue first, then the oval with the line, and then the eye of Horus with the 2 statues. Let's try opposite first to see if that will stop what's happening.
Say that order again one more time.
The dog statue,
Okay.
the oval with the line, and then the eye of Horus with the statues.
That does not work, unfortunately. Nothing.
Rob!
You put them in, and nothing appears to be happening. And at
Can
this
I just
point,
put them back in the regular order then?
you can definitely put them back. Remember, these are all costing you turns, and I'm counting it as we go about this. So, Rob, I don't know if you want to do anything, but at this time, the sand is up to your knees.
Oh my gosh. Rob, I'm not gonna lie, Agent Rob, I've had a fear of being drowned in sand before. It's a reoccurring dream I have. I really don't want to die this way.
Let me think. Did you? So you just tried it the opposite order?
Yeah. We could
Uh,
try it the regular order.
yeah. Let's try it the regular, and then we'll do a little switcherooskies. Switcherooskies on the brewskis.
Okay. So, what order are you trying this time?
The one that's above the door.
Yeah, matching what's on the door.
Matching what's on the door?
Uh-huh.
That does not work.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Oh no. Okay. Let's
I
see.
purposely told you out of order, so that way, if you thought that was it, it wouldn't be that.
Okay. Well, my bad for wasting a turn.
So the other option is there's other options that we can do. We did opposite, we did forward facing. So there's a couple other combinations that we can do. Actually, at this point, are we able to kind of dig ourselves up out of the sand and be raised up higher?
Well, you said it's at our knees, unless it's progressed that much further.
It is. At this point, it is now up to your waist.
Yeah, that's why I was seeing if there's any possibility that I could do like a strength check to end up on top of the sand again instead of in it.
Sure, you can definitely do that if you want to.
Let me see if I
It might
can
cost
roll
you a
it.
turn.
Well, at this point, I feel like the sand is rising high and fast enough that possibly I could climb over the edge of the room since it is open and sand is pouring into it. You know?
Okay. You could try something. I'm not sure exactly where you're going with this, but let's see what you're doing.
Okay.
You can also make a history check if that would help.
Okay.
if you think that could help
I'm
you.
gonna trust the keeper. Maybe I should just do as I'm drowning in sand. Nick, if I drown in sand, I'm gonna kill you. In a loving way. Okay. I failed a history check. I got 43 when it should have been 40.
Okay, well, luckily you can keep making history checks just as you do. It's going to cost you more turns as you sit there and ponder the history.
Yeah.
Rob, is there anything you want to be trying?
Let's try a different order.
Go for it.
Okay.
You have as many attempts as you want.
Yeah, before our life is taken. Which are the ways we did it before? I don't even know.
We did eye, oval, one with dog, and then we did one with dog, oval, and then eye.
Okay, let's start with the oval,
Okay.
then do the eye, then do the dog.
This is an oval eye dog.
Yes.
That does not work.
Oh my gosh.
We have to do what? Oval, dog, eye. I don't know. That's another option.
Yeah. At this point, how deep are we at this point?
At this point, so previously I said it was up to your waist. I always feel like the waist and the hips are a little different.
Mhm,
So-
I agree.
It's up to your hips.
I'm going to do a strength check to try to see if I can at least pull myself to the top of the sand and stand on it at this point. Because the idea of sinking any lower, I feel like we're going to have a harder time getting out.
All right, you can go
And
for
I don't
that.
think we are going to... Rob and I apparently are not good. No.
You failed critically.
Strength... That was a 71 when it should have been a 45.
Remember too, you guys also have luck you can push. That's an option here if you get close to one. Or if you just want to burn a bunch of luck.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, I could roll history again, but we're gonna keep drowning in sand in the meantime.
I think we just
Rob,
try and
what's your
order till it
history?
works. I don't have anything in history.
Well, so
Okay.
everyone has a default value, and that's the number in parentheses next to it.
Yeah,
So you're
it's-
always allowed to lose or to use a skill. You just
Yeah.
didn't add anything when you made
That's
your
what I'm
character.
saying. It's low. It's 5%, so it's not a really high chance there.
You can always try another random order. There are 9
Yes.
possible combinations here.
It's like Nick did this on purpose. Okay, Rob, why don't you try another order? I want to do another history check to see if I can fast
Sure.
track us.
We'll do oval, dog, and then I guess. Because we haven't done that yet, right? Or have we?
No, we haven't.
Oval dog eye.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, that does not work.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Okay. I rolled an 80.
An 80?
When I should have rolled a 40.
Do you want to burn 40 luck?
Not
No.
really. If this is the first room that we're going in,
No.
I'm not gonna burn 40 luck. Okay.
Do you want to push? There could be consequences later.
I'll push.
You're gonna push, okay. There will be
Alright.
consequences later, Kylie, just so you are aware.
I know. Oh my gosh.
What'd
I
you
got
get?
higher. I got a
It's
97.
just... Oh, that's awful.
Rob, I was so excited to finally do a mission with you. And it may be last of our mission, and we may both come back as villains. Oh my gosh.
Rob, what are you gonna do?
Gonna try another order, baby.
Let's do
Load
it.
'em up.
Load them up.
Agent Kylie at this point is hyperventilating a little bit because she feels completely out of control.
What have we not done? Dog, eye, then oval? Or
I
dog?
think you've done
no,
that.
we did do that. We did dog,
Okay.
eye, oval. We did eye, oval, dog. We did oval, dog, eye.
We did oval,
did
dog,
oval,
eye, and
eye.
oval, eye, dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do dog, oval, then eye.
No, we did that already. We gotta do dog,
Eye, then oval.
That's
do
your.
that.
That's the one you're going with?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh
my
my
gosh.
gosh. I don't know what to do.
All right. All right. Want to
Can I
try
roll-
again?
Can
Yes.
I roll?
Let's try again.
Yeah. Can I intimidate Rob into finding the right one?
Intimidate Rob?
How am I gonna know? You can scare me all you want. How's it gonna make me know the
I know.
answer?
I just was trying something.
Well, according to Socrates, Rob, the answer of all knowledge is always within us. Someone just has to, pull it out of us. I guess Kylie's method is fear.
I guess.
So we've tried like 4 methods so far. We're gonna die if we try all 9 and don't make it till the 9th.
Well, that's my only.
So okay, Rob, first, let's get our heads. Let's go over the ones we've done so far, so I can write them down. We've done eye, dog, oval. We've done dog, oval, eye. We've done oval, eye, dog, and then we've done
Oval, dog, eye.
oval, dog, eye.
And I just did one. There's a dog, eye. Dog, oval, eye.
Yeah, I wrote that one down. So did we do dog, eye, oval?
Wait, go through
thought we
go
just
through
did
your
that.
combinations one more time, just so.
We did eye, dog, oval. We also did eye, oval, dog, I believe, because oval's been in the middle from the beginning. We've done dog, oval, eye, and then we've done oval, eye, dog, and then we've done oval, dog, eye. But we've not done dog, eye, oval, have we? Or is that the one that you just tried?
I don't remember.
Here, Rob, I'm gonna send you a picture of this because my brain is really bad with these types of puzzles. So we can. 2 brains are better than 1. Let's see.
It's better to drown in sand together than.
Stop! We're not gonna drown. We're not gonna live my nightmare. Okay. Let's see. We could do. Okay, can I do one more history check to see if there's something I'm missing?
Go for it.
No!
What'd you get?
A 65, Nick, when I should have gotten a 40.
Oh
Oh
my
my gosh,
gosh,
we're gonna die in this room.
Okay, I should let you guys know that at this point the sand is up to your armpits.
Oh my gosh, we're
Alright.
gonna die in this room.
No,
Okay.
we got it. Let's just figure this out. I'm trying to think of what combinations we haven't actually done.
Let's see.
Wait, how are there 9 combos? I'm just
That's
not.
what I'm wondering.
I'm not seeing
Apparently
the
my
other
brain is not
3.
that-
No, I don't get it either. Hold on.
This is really better for a Nick type of brain, I think. The puzzling. Let's see. We've done 2 different ones starting with eye. We've done 2 different ones starting with dog, and 2
We've done 2 different ones starting with all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh.
unless we just have the wrong tiles to begin with.
Maybe. But they are the ones matching the door, so I would assume that it would be those.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I honestly don't know either. Keeper, I'm willing to shed a little bit of luck at this point just to keep the game moving.
Okay.
So how much luck would I need to shed to get us out of this room, or to at
Know
least
what the
find the right
tiles are.
combination?
If you shed, you said your last one was 65?
Yeah.
Okay. If you shed 25 luck,
Whew.
then
Okay. I'll
then
do
Can we
it.
split it?
you'll figure out the right order.
Well,
Can we
that's a great
split?
question.
Can we split the luck shed?
I do not think you can. No. It's always
It's okay,
whoever.
Rob, you got me for the next one.
Well, I tried.
It's okay. I will shed 25 luck. Ugh. That sucks. So I think I have 35 now? Yeah, because my original luck was 60. So I shed 25 luck in honor of the game. So we don't die in the sand room.
Okay.
Okay. So, you shed 25 luck,
Mhm.
and I will say, Kylie, that you this was your history check, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you can recall now that in Egypt, they always valued the ideas of the afterlife, the underworld, and their version of heaven. And those are ruled by three gods: Osiris, Anubis, and Ra, which Osiris is the eye, Anubis is the dog, and Ra is the oval with the line. What you didn't know was that in Egypt, they always require a sacrifice. In this case, it was a sacrifice of your luck.
Ah, man. Okay.
You didn't put the tiles in exactly quite right. You place the tiles in the correct order now, and you adjust them, you wiggle them just right. So that way, now the entrances and exits open up. The stone walls that were blocking them now rise again, and sand starts to sink out of the bottom of the room.
I'm trying to shake the sand out of my clothes as we're... And
Yes, that'll be very important later on.
I don't really care. It's just some sand, you know.
No, Rob. We are in a ancient Egypt temple. If I were
Well,
you, I
Rob,
would shake it off.
There's some sand in your pants, man. Are you sure you wanna walk around that encumbered?
I mean, I
Sandy
guess
pants.
I'll shake it off if it matters that much.
Okay.
Very important.
Hmm.
Shut up. Okay, so we go through the exit door. Arms.
All right,
I'm
so-
coughing a little bit because that was terrible.
that was a terrible experience. Okay, so as you exit the room, you enter into a dark hallway lit only by torches that align either side of either side, and you can see at the end of the hallway is a light with a room, and you can hear the voice of Imhotep.
Well, everyone, that is where we are leaving our adventure for today. Thank you so much for joining us for this RPG adventure. Make sure to like and subscribe and come back in 2 weeks for the exciting conclusion to this adventure. Bye, everybody.